Hi, this is Dee at Aloha Astro. We're looking at the moon transiting Libra, July 30th, 2025. So let's take a look at the forecast. Moon transiting Libra, Wednesday, July 30th, stirs up artistic, social, and romantic energy, keeping it at a high level of emotional expression and fluidity as the moon moves out of a square aspect with Jupiter in Cancer and moves further into an opposition with Chiron in Aries, while a sesqui-square between the Libra moon and Uranus in Gemini may bring surprises, flashes of genius or insight, or sudden shifts in perspectives. Expect the opportunity to put your best ideas or presentations forward, despite an inner fear of lack of perfection. It may help you to remember that even if you feel inadequate in some way, others may be mightily impressed and awed by you. A grand trine and kite aspect pattern involving Mars in Virgo, Uranus in Gemini, Pluto retrograde in Aquarius, and Saturn conjunct Neptune in Aries, both retrograde, and a T-square aspect pattern of Mars, Saturn and Neptune, and Venus at the final degree of Gemini, are telling both sides of the story and points of view right now, but also suggests that you seize the moment and put your heart and soul into it, because why not? You may be accepted or you may be rejected, but neither really matters when you are busily enjoying being true to yourself. Dance through your day. So we can see some of the high tension that comes from the moon interacting with Jupiter and with Chiron. We also have that T-square here with Mars, Venus, Saturn, and Neptune, but we still have a wonderful grand trine going on, which feeds into this kite. And the pattern we had yesterday, where we had the castle and we had the mystic rectangle, I believe it was yesterday, that's fallen apart now because the Sun and Mercury have shifted, and I believe it was also being created by the degree that the moon was at. So some things have fallen apart, but other things are still in place. And we are definitely going to have a continuation of the minor grand trine that caps off this grand trine and forms the kite for quite a bit, because these are slow-moving planets and they're all pretty much keeping a pace with each other over time. So this is really where to direct a lot of energy. And I feel like a lot of dormant stuff creatively is meant to be coming up and out right now. I didn't talk about it here in the forecast, but the Sun and Mercury retrograde in Leo, which rules the fifth house of romance, dating, creativity, art, any artistic expression, that is making a trine to Saturn and Neptune. So something that you may have been holding back on, it might be time to bring it forward, and it may be creative expression, or it may be moving into something deeper in your romantic life. Any planet, when it's at its final degree, gets this feeling about it like you are running out of time. And since Venus in Gemini is quite a communicative sign, perhaps it is time to think about saying something or think about making that next move. It's going to settle down in Cancer and soon be joining Jupiter, which will be very nice to have those two benefic planets hanging out together in the weeks to come. But for now, if something is on your mind, it may be worth the risk. It may be worth saying it, getting it out there. Or if you have an idea that you really want to express. And it does take courage to do that. And you've got the Leo energy, which is all about that boldness, that bravery, that courage. And the same thing with the Aries energy. And yes, we have some squares and oppositions with these Aries placements, but we also have sextiles and other support. There's and a trine with particularly the Sun, Mercury, and Saturn and Neptune. You will not know unless you try. And if it is something that you've been sitting on for a while and wanting to bring forward, give it a go and see what happens. It may simply make you feel better or let you know where you stand in terms of either acceptance or rejection. Take care, stay safe, and I'll be back again tomorrow.